How is the state going to reintroduce gray wolves by the end of next year if the state still doesn't have any? Everything's fine, according to Colorado Parks and Wildlife, even though the state agency gets rejection after rejection from other states when it asks, hey, psst, can we have some wolves? Montana, Idaho, and Wyoming all turned Colorado down, so now the state's on to its fallback options, Washington and Oregon. Those two states are still considering. So now, Colorado's asking the Nez Perce indigenous tribe for some of their wolves, which was never part of Parks and Wildlife's plan in the first place. Colorado voters approved the wolf reintroduction plan in 2020. Let me correct that. The metro area voters mainly approved the wolf reintroduction plan in 2020, outnumbering the no votes in the rural counties that will have the wolves. Voters gave the state until the end of this year to get it done. Our Aaron Adelson asks, what would happen if the state fails to meet that deadline?
Okay, good afternoon, everyone.
Law school classes operate in the world of what if.
Yeah, exactly.
We brought our what if to DU law professor Kevin Lynch.
Yes.
In 2020, Coloradans voted to reintroduce gray wolves by the end of this year. Lynch says no legal action can stop that.
I've tried to think, in advance of this, what the legal theory might be, and I've kind of struggled on that.
Here's where Colorado's search stands. 3 states have said no, 2 states and a tribe have not given Colorado a final answer, and no one has said yes. Lynch voted to reintroduce wolves and wants to see the state succeed, but what if they can't by the end of the year?
If they're not able to, it's hard to imagine what someone would do to challenge them. They're not going to be able to go back in time and reintroduce wolves that they don't have.
Lynch says someone might still sue for Colorado's failure, but a judge can't just abracadabra wolves.
They will order them to do something that they clearly have the power to do or the ability to do, but they're not going to, ask them to do something unrealistic like that.
If the state does not reintroduce wolves before the end of the year, Lynch says it might be a problem, but not a legal one.
That would be maybe a political problem. Court's not going to order the state to do something that they can't actually do.
Aaron Adelson, 9 News.
The state will still follow the voters' timeline, according to a spokesperson for Democratic Governor Jared Polis, but we were not told what steps his office will take to get wolves here in the next 3 months.